feel the emotion right here, so I'm just going to take a second and push it back down. My baby boy, Briar, was born October 17th, 2012, and left us for heaven September 12th, 2013. He was 10 months, 27 days. He had the most beautiful, thick, wavy hair, a dimple in each cheek, bright blue eyes, the longest eyelashes, and by the time it was all said and done, he had grown one single tooth. He spent 205 of his 333 days at Nationwide Children's Hospital. The first 5.5 months were in the NICU. He had a constellation of issues, but never a diagnosis or a trajectory of where we were headed until his last admission. This is when the seizures began, and they proved to be too much. A brain MRI revealed swift and devastating deterioration, and he died peacefully in my arms 2 days later. As I look at you, I see wounded mommies and daddies, just like me. Scars earned with each swipe of the access card, allowing visitation with our baby into the NICU. More each night we left behind our sweet one, the most unnatural of things, toiling for grams of weight gain only to have lost them, a sock to the stomach every time we took a step in the wrong direction, or got further and further away from what's normal. Perhaps you felt completely beaten down by morning rounds, or sat through devastating consult after devastating consult. The blows just kept coming, didn't they? And then finally, the crushing weight of death. We've all felt it. We have all made the unthinkable walk out of Nationwide Children's Hospital with arms that were empty. We've all lost our baby. We found and still find ourselves in a place we would have never fathomed or planned, experiencing things we didn't even know existed. Sadly, this is an earthly truth that we carry. Sometimes don't you just want to tell somebody? Help them understand. Tell them about your baby and how fiercely loved they were, no matter the brevity of their life. Grief can feel pretty lonely at times, but look around, we all understand. And I feel privileged and strengthened to be here today with you all, remembering and honoring the valuable and precious lives of our babies. My days spent at Nationwide were long, anywhere from 8 to 12 hours or 24-hour shifts or maybe a couple days. Any given day, I battled exhaustion, discouragement, anxiety, debilitating stress, loneliness, fear, envy, guilt, and homesickness. Can you relate? It was a battle in the truest sense of the word. Typically, I could overcome and press on. I listened to the same songs that became my anthems on the drive-in. I armed myself with God's truths, promises, and scripture, reciting them over and over during that long walk from the garage that you all know. And I prayed a lot. But even still, sometimes I felt utterly defeated. It was one of those days in early March before our April homecoming from the NICU. We had been moved to bed 6, the corner suite of the old J4. It had a covered window and only one neighbor. It was more spacious and quiet, and we welcomed the natural sunlight. I was sitting in one of those oversized rocking chairs, my back facing the rest of the NICU. Briar, awake, was snuggled into the crux of my arm. I was rocking and patting his bottom while singing, "This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine." unexpectedly, I hear a voice join in from behind. I kept singing just a touch louder, and so did she. Soon, she came into view, and it was Sweet Millie from Environmental Services. Perhaps you know her. She was making her rounds, mopping each bed spot. We kept singing. I rocked, and she mopped. And by the time she made it around to the other side of the crib, we'd finished the verse. I stopped. She started up again. Jesus gave to me, I'm gonna let it shine. And this time, I joined her. And we sang it through a little louder. I couldn't see who or what was happening behind me. And I still wonder if our mini revival was heard by anybody else. But when the verse ended, she was right beside me, and our eyes met for the first time. She bent towards me, placed her hand on my shoulder, and looking me in the eyes, she said, you keep walking by faith, not by sight. And with that, she smiled softly and was on to the next bed. I sat there completely still. I knew this had been a divine appointment. Through a simple song, God allowed us not only to testify to the little light in my arms, but to all of the lights around us. And I'll never forget the tenderness of that moment. Furthermore, he used Millie to speak truth into my heart. Jesus was reminding me, you are not forgotten, Carey. That hope that keeps you going is more than just optimism. I am your hope. And in the face of this suffering and uncertainty, keep your eyes set on me and my promise of everlasting life, not on your circumstance in this world. The promise of everlasting life. This is the eternal truth that will trump all earthly truths, even the earthly truth that we all share and has brought us together today. Yes, I carry this truth of Briar's death, but the eternal truth is that Christ has conquered death. Briar's, yours, mine, anyone who believes and accepts him as Lord. And we will live together in eternal glory. This life is not it. I assure you there's more. This road that we're on, travel with Christ, is ultimately a highway to heaven. And when I consider this radiant destination, even in the depths of my grief, I have hope. And hope leads me on. So my prayer for us all is this. Romans 15:13. May the God of hope fill us with all joy and peace in our belief, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit we may abound in hope.